Now, Nikki,
you.
you're from Atlanta, but you're living in LA right now?
That is correct.
Oh, man, big time, big time. I've always been doing it big. But
Thank you.
let's talk about, some of your start and coming from Atlanta, and how did you choose Florida A&M instead of some of the other schools that you probably had the chance to go to?
Absolutely. So being from Atlanta, I thought I wanted to go to Spelman. And I visited Spelman and was like, okay, no, this isn't going to work. And then my mother wanted me to go to the University of Georgia. And I absolutely was not going there. So my sister, actually, I have two. I'm the youngest of three girls, but my middle sister, she's a FAMUan. And my sophomore year in high school, I came here for spring break. And I was like, oh, say less. This is where I'm going. Literally,
Right.
FAMU was the only school I applied to. And because I knew I was going to get in. I graduated with a 3.9. So I was like,
So
I'm going to get accepted.
if you visited FAMU, if you actually had the chance to get a preview of what was going on, it pretty much was a no-brainer.
Yeah,
at
absolutely.
That point, around
Like
that
the
time.
only school I applied to, I was like, oh, this is it.
So McGuinn, right?
Yes.
Coming in that summer, you got here summer or fall?
I got here fall.
All right. So what were some of the struggles in transitioning to be a college student coming out of high school out of Atlanta?
Okay, so to know me is to know that I'm a germaphobe. And so I was over the dorm life. I'll be honest with you. I had my sisters had friends here, and I knew people who were upperclassmen. So to be quite honest, I never really stayed in my dorm room. I didn't wash my clothes in McGuinn, which is crazy because I ended up being Miss McGuinn, but I was never there. I couldn't do the communal bathroom thing.
Right.
It just wasn't the thing for me. But I did do better second semester. I really tried. First semester was, let me tell you, I came here. No, Tops was fine. But my first week here, I caught the pink eye. I was like, this place is dirty. This place is nasty. I have the pink eye. Like, it was, to me, it was awful. But it was awful in the beginning, and then it definitely is a journey. Like, you have to have dorm life. And I tell everyone that, like, you have to experience living on campus your first year. Like, it's just, you have memories that you'll never forget.
Right, and people that you meet that last a lifetime.
Absolutely.
Friendships. Let's speak about a little bit about some of the influencers that shaped you coming up as a college student.
Absolutely. Again, my sister actually she majored in broadcast journalism as well. So I kind of, just got my feet wet with that. And then Rashawn Ali and my sister also were really good friends from Atlanta. So it was a class that my sister was going to, and she was like, Nikki's not going to want to go to this. So she was like, hey, Rashawn, will you, take my sister around campus? And Rashawn toted me everywhere around the school, and I was like, I'm going here. Like, I was just set within my spring break of my sophomore year in high school that FAMU was the place where I needed to continue my higher education.
Okay. So after FAMU, you went back home?
I did. So I thought I was going to move to New York. I interned with BET 106 in Park the summer before graduating, and I was like, okay, this is great. And then BET made me an offer, and I was like, who's supposed to live off of that in New York? And I politely declined and moved back to Atlanta, where I eventually started with, well, it used to be Turner Broadcasting Systems, now Turner International. Well, actually Warner Media, because they got acquired by AT&T. And I was there in Atlanta working for Cartoon Network Latin America as a senior producer for over a decade.
Right, and you work with a lot of different artists as well.
Yeah.
Co-producing with Purple Ribbon, is it?
Yeah, so when I graduated, Big Boy and Andre had just kind of started to do their individual thing, and Big Boy was well on his way with Purple Ribbon's record. So I started pretty much like right at the launch of it. Okay. I was there when Janelle Monáe auditioned to be signed with them in Virgin, and that was truly a great experience because Big Boy is just so Atlanta, so to be able to come back from that from graduating. But then I realized that I wasn't using my degree, and I do have a love for on-air productions, and so that's when I started with Turner. And then through Turner, I was also able to work with other artists through brand partnerships that we did.
You're growing into be quite the philanthropist. I was reading a little bit about your work with the NAACP.
Yes.
Could you elaborate a little bit about that, the 50th Image Awards in particular?
Absolutely. So this year, through a Rattler, he called me and was like, hey, I need an executive producer. This year, the NAACP decided to do their red carpet digitally. Normally, it is on air, which it airs on TV One, the actual programming of the show. But Facebook this year was a partner for the NAACP, and they were like, hey, we want to try something new. Let's do our red carpet live on Facebook. Let's have it live there. And so David, shout out to David Hargett for bringing me on, and I was able to executive produce their first digital red carpet live show. It went over really well. Lots of challenges just because they brought me in a week prior. So having to use all of my FAMU journalism knowledge and some hustle and some favors and everything else, we actually got it done. But no, very rewarding. And again, I give credit back to the School of Journalism for the education that they provide here to put us to have us well equipped, to have us well equipped and ready for the positions that we may face in our profession.
And I spoke a little bit with most of the people that came in about Soul Train. Do you have your favorite Soul Train memory that you can share?
So Soul Train, yes. I am a honey bun fan, and he would save me a honey bun. If it was the last one, he made sure that I got my honey bun when I saw him. So that is my favorite memory of Soul Train, because Lord knows I love my sugar and my sweets, and he definitely looked out for your girl.
Since we're talking about food, I'm actually getting a little hungry, but Chubby's or Guthrie's?
Guthrie's. I had it yesterday. It tastes the same. 20 years later, it still tastes the same. That's genius. I don't know if
they're still using the same oil or
That's
something?
what I'm saying. I don't know. We were like, we don't know what it is, but it tastes, oh my gosh, don't even get me started. Yeah.
All right, so that fall semester, a lot of stories also came from the old calf. Do you remember the old calf? Old calf or new calf for you?
Ooh. So here's the thing. This is a two-part answer. I say old calf because I connected with a lot of people. People that I'm still friends with today, I say I met them 20 years ago in the old calf.
Those lines were something, right?
The lines were awful, but that's where we connected. And then the new calf, of course, because it was an upgrade you loved. But I will say my genuine connections with friends came from being in the old calf.
Old calf. All right, so now moving on to a party. You like a good party, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So the Garden or the Louvre?
Ooh, okay.
I've
had the best times at the Garden. As a freshman, it was the Garden.
Did you walk to the Garden?
I have absolutely walked to the Garden. Yes.
Yeah, those walks to the Garden and late night walks back were monumental.
They
man.
were.
All right, so what about CPA or the Moon?
I would have to say CPA. I've been to both, but even at 99, that was our thing. We actually have a day party that is called CPA, the 99 edition. So we're like reliving this homecoming. So definitely the CPA.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the party and reliving the different rooms. Being able to go to one room and have one set of music.
Yeah,
and the next room and it be turned up. Then you get all the way to the third room, and then you just feel like you complete your quest.
Yes.
So thank you for being a part of FAMU. I'm coming home, Nikki.
Thank you for having me.
Great job with the freshman class endowment.
Yes, shout out to the freshman class, the incoming freshman class of 99. Again, Walt and I could not have done this without their support, their giving support. So we appreciate that class so much.
Anything you want to shout outs or things that you're working on moving forward that you want to plug at this time?
I actually just want to continue. I want to encourage everyone to continue to give. This is something that we set a number, we set a goal, and we did it. Like we it's not that we never thought we were going to get there, but to really see it manifest, we're just now like, okay, if we can do it, everyone can do this. And we, like all HBCUs, we are encouraging our Rattlers, of course, but if you attended an HBCU, we must give back. That is the one connotation that HBCU alums have, and we need to change that narrative, and it will start today with us.
And God bless your ambitious attitude and wanting to compete and outdo class of 98 once you found out what they had going on. I know
Sorry to that
Walt
class.
might have started with a little bit of shade, but excellent job. And I wish you a happy homecoming. I'll see you around campus.
Absolutely.
Don't party too hard. Once again, this is Dame Dozha sitting here with the beautiful Nikki Foster.
Thank you.
Walt Brown still in the building.
Walt.
And this is FAMU. I'm coming home 2019. It's been 20, but we're going to keep on doing it for another 20 and beyond. So thank you for being a part of this, and I'll see you around.